Hey Latchkey Kids. As you can see, I have a different look today because this video is not officially part of my 12 days of Christmas, but don't worry. She'll be back tomorrow. See, she's there chilling in the corner. We'll be back tomorrow, right? Okay. Today, we're going to talk about the Us trailer. I can't do a live reaction to it because obviously I already watched it and it would be inauthentic for me to act like I'm watching it for the first time now. So I'm just going to talk to you about my reaction to it. Hopefully you guys will be alright with that. Fortunately, I did get some new equipment for Christmas, so in the new year I will hopefully be able to do live reaction. Let me first tell you that I have not been this disturbed by a trailer since I was a little kid and they used to play the TV spots for the original Nightmare on Elm Street. When they used to play those TV spots, I actually would cover my ears and close my eyes because I was so afraid of Freddy Krueger. This trailer had a similar effect on me, especially one scene in particular, and it's about the subtlety of it. The scene with the teenage girl's doppelganger, her face freaks me out, and it's very unsettling. And I think because it was changed very subtly. Automatically, when someone doesn't have eyebrows, they look disturbing to the human being, which is why so many people favor dogs over cats. Cats do not have eyebrows nor eyebrow muscles, so their facial expressions can come off as scary to people who don't know cats. But what they don't do with their eyebrows, they do with their ears and their tail. When you know that, then you know, look at their ears. Forward ears like this, I'm interested in you, I like you. Backwards ears like this, you're annoying me, leave me the fuck alone. Easiest thing to remember about cats. What was I saying? No eyebrows are creepy, but I also feel like her eyes were tweaked just a little bit, and I can't put my finger on it, and I would be able to determine what it was if I was willing to stare at the image. I don't even know whether I'm going to be able to put the image in this video because I really don't want to look at it. It's that disturbing to me. When I first saw this trailer, the night that I went to bed, I would close my eyes and still see that girl in my head. That's how freaked out I was by this trailer. The second part of this, what do I think this is about? Jordan Peele's already said that this is not going to be about race, even though its main protagonist happened to be an African-American family. It's not about race. He has said that multiple times. That being said, he is still continuing his theme of social ills. And just off the rip, the very first thing that you hear in the soundtrack is the Loonies, I Got Five on it. This stood out to me because the name of the rap group is called the Loonies. Loony is another word for crazy, which is referring to mental illness. The poster artwork looks a lot like a Rorschach test, which is also something that is used in mental facilities. And going back to the themes of social and societal ills, his first movie was about racism, which is America's biggest problem. Second biggest, I would say gun violence is probably our biggest problem, but second biggest I would say would be racism. Our third biggest, which kind of goes hand in hand with the gun violence, is mental health issues. Our country, because we don't offer free mental health services, there are a lot of people who don't have access to mental health care, and so that creates way too many people with mental health issues that are not being treated in our society. So I was thinking, so he addressed racism with the first movie about societal ills from an American perspective. Keep in mind, I'm only speaking about this as an American. I know in other countries you may have a whole different set of issues. So this one, in his, I'll say it's a shared universe. In the Peele universe is going to be, in my opinion, if I had to analyze and guess what it was going to be about, it's going to be about mental illness. Even if it turns out that in the movie things are not just in people's heads, these things are actually happening, they still could be an allegory for mental illness or something in that realm. That's my hypothesis, or theory would be a better word. That's my theory. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this. Not sure whether I'll go to see it at night. I might go see this at a matinee in the daytime so I can have the rest of the day to get over it, should it be as disturbing as the trailer was to me. You never know nowadays, because some movies have the best trailers and then they're not that great. Like, one of the best trailers I saw in the last 5 years was for The Gallows. That teaser with the girl in the stairwell with the red light, that was such a good teaser. And then the movie, ugh. But I still have high hopes for this because Jordan Peele did really well with Get Out, and a lot of people are comparing him to M. Night Shyamalan, and some people or say, oh, well, Shyamalan's second movie wasn't that great, but was it? I can't remember what his second movie was. If it was The Village, I still like that movie. A lot of people shit on The Village. I like The Village quite a bit. I don't know why people hate that movie. I really enjoyed it. I had fun. Yeah, I guess the twist maybe halfway through, but it still was entertaining to me. Or was his second movie Unbreakable? Don't know. And then there was the one, what was the one with the aliens that came to Earth, which is mostly covered with water, but they were like allergic to water, which made them like a really stupid group of aliens. What the hell is that called? Signs. Now that was stupid. This is really disjointed all over the place because it is 2:32 in the morning and I don't have any notes. I just sat in front of the camera because I just figured I needed to do this and not stay off camera for so long, no matter how tired I am. So, sorry this isn't the most well thought out and super put together. I don't want to call it a reaction. It's not a reaction. What am I going to call this? A review? Can you review trailers? Yeah, I'm going to make that a thing. Yeah, let's do that. Trailer review. This is a trailer review. That's what I'm going to call this particular thing. I'm going to do a separate video about... Know what my problem is? I just rewatched Bandersnatch the second time. First time I played it on my own. The second time I just watched it while someone else played Bandersnatch, so that's still kind of on my mind. But I'm going to cut the camera off here and I'm going to come back and make a separate movie about Bandersnatch, which I also don't have notes for, so it's going to be just as disjointed and probably all over the place as this video. But like I always say, just because I love something doesn't mean you won't hate it, and just because I hate something doesn't mean you won't love it. I'm sure you've seen the trailer for Us. What are your thoughts, your theories about what it could be about? Was it as scary for you as it was for me as far as the imagery in the trailer? And actually, just tell me anything else you want to tell me about the Us trailer. I might revisit this and do another theory, but there's so many people doing that. I don't want to just be, I don't want to just do what everyone else is doing. I like to do my own thing. So yeah, strike that. I'm not going to do theories about it. I'm just going to chill, watch a whole bunch of other stuff in the meantime, and wait for Us to come out and get my life. Bye.